Greetings everybody, Ocarina of Games Online. Welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time. Last time, we finished up at the Dodongo's Cavern, and we got, if I may show it in our inventory, the Goron's Ruby. We also got some bombs, so now we can lay down bombs. And in this episode, we're going to put that ability to use, right over here. Because we're back here at the start of Goron City, and if you use your bombs, get rid of those rocks, leading us into this area. Why am I going here, you might ask? Well, there's actually a reason for it. You have a rock maze. You have to use your bombs to try to blow up a path. What that path is, well, it's mostly trial and error. I think I remember the majority of the way through here, with possibly a few exceptions. I mean, we'll see how well I remember this path. Apparently very well, because I destroyed all the correct rocks. We have 2 treasure chests. Each of them are going to contain a purple rupee. There's a quick 100 rupees there if you need it. But more importantly, there's another gold skulltula here. Which is good because the next reward is going to require us to get 30 gold skulltulas. And it's a reward that, probably another reward that will be worth having. In addition to the wallet that allows us to carry 200 rupees. Since both rewards are pretty good. Now, there's another thing we can do while we're here, and I believe it is on this floor? No, it's not. Oh, no, it is. Never mind, I'm just dumb. What you gotta do... You gotta stop this guy. Now we have bombs. What do you have to say? Why did you stop me? Don't stop me here. Can't stop my wild rolling. This wild rolling is the only way to relieve my stress. And I stand in awe of my wild rolling. This is Hot Water Goron. And it's a bit weird. What you gotta do is you gotta be right around here where that sign is. And then you gotta blow them up. Because if I may show, you can stop my if you can stop my wild rolling, you might get something great. Hot Water Goron. Alright, I'll give you this in praise of your courage. You get something you can't see. It's a big bomb bag. Now we can carry a maximum of 30 bombs. Alright. And there's one other thing we can do. While it's not specifically here, it does involve us having bombs. And that is back of the Kokiri Forest. Why I bring this up while we're here in Goron City? Well, as you might remember, we go this way. We opened up a shortcut back to the Kokiri Forest. So we can just go to the Kokiri Forest, get that thing that we can get with bombs now, and then just come on back to Goron City, because there's a few things we need to do. First, let's drop a bomb here. Not sure this is where exactly it is. It might be somewhere else. Okay, it's somewhere else, but there's still a grotto here nonetheless. Blue rupee. You don't need my statement as to what blue rupees do. Whoop. Didn't mean to pause. So let's go ahead and follow the path once again. Whoop. That's the wrong way. Okay, this way. This way. Had to pause for a second to remember which way. This way. Forward. Okay. Right here. This is where we wanted to go. Or not. Never mind. It's here. Yeah, 3rd time's the charm, though, at least. Let's hope. Bingo! There's another grotto here. And there's some business scrubs. These ones are actually a bit more important. Surrender. To make your quest easier, I can enable you pick up more Deku Nets. It'll cost you 40 rupees. And there's our first Deku Net upgrade. We can now hold up to 30 Deku Nets. Alright. Also, I don't want to keep this Deku shield around, so I'm going to re-equip the Highwing shield. You're going to find that throughout most of your adventure, you will have the Highwing shield equipped. So, that was the main thing we needed to do. Now I just gotta find my way back. That's gonna be the tricky part. Or I can just do this. And then re-enter. Because we gotta go back to Goron City. Namely, doing some things on Death Mountain by itself. Because now we have bombs, and we can freely place bombs. While there are bomb flowers scattered throughout Death Mountain and Goron City in general, you still need bombs. That way you can get to specific areas that, even with bomb flowers, you're not going to be able to take them to where you need to go in time. So that's going to be what we're accomplishing next. And I will say this now, this episode is going to be mainly a side questing episode. So we're not going to make much story progress in this episode. We might go into some new areas, but other than that, I don't think we're going to make that much story progress in this episode. So, just keep that in mind. Whoop, that's the wrong way, actually. Where am I going? Not the right way, that's where. We want to actually go this way. There's another rock here that you can blow up. This one's not as important, but it can still be nice, because there's a treasure chest here. And inside, another 50 rupees, so we basically just paid off all that money that we had to spend to get our Deku upgrade. But this is the way we want to go, because this is going to lead us up the mountain. So let's go ahead and drop a bomb. And this, be ready for some timing. Not quite. Come on. This is a lot more trouble than it needs to be. Okay, that one I probably would have had I actually thrown the bomb. Thank God. There's a red rupee if you want it, which I guess I'll pick up. But this is going to start leading us to the very top of Death Mountain. Now, it's going to be erupting here. Whenever rocks are about to rain down on you, just put up your shield, because it can guard against these rocks. It goes without saying, but your Deku shield is not going to do much in this extreme heat. Or extreme for Deku shield standards. Also, these rocks are heat-seeking. Which is weird because they're... I imagine they're kind of hot themselves. Just be careful. Okay. We got one heart left. That should be enough. Because we gotta climb up this way, which is going to lead us to the top of Death Mountain. But there are some Skullwaltulas in the way, so probably going to want to have your slingshot ready. So that way you can shoot them down. Alright, now it should just be a straightaway path to the top. And I'm not too worried about the fact that I've got low health, because if we blow this up, we have our first instance of a Great Fairies Fountain. Play Zelda's Lullaby. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Power. I'm going to grant you a sword technique. Receive it now. You mastered the secret sword technique of the spin attack. Hold B to charge your weapon. Release B to unleash a wave of energy with your spin. If you want to release the energy without charging your weapon, just rotate the control stick once and press B for a very effective quick spin. When you charge power for a spin attack, magic power will be consumed. Pay attention to your green magic meter. Hey boy, you're a messenger of the royal family, aren't you? Next time you're in their neighborhood, you should drop in on a friend of mine who lives by Hyrule Castle. She'll surely grant you another new power. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Alright. Might notice now we have a green meter. That is your magic meter. So, that's the attack we got. Hold down the B button. Charge up power. Release. If you don't want to consume magic power, you can still do a not nearly as good in terms of range, but still something. And there is something else we can do here, and that is through here. However, this brings up something. Welcome to Death Mountain Crater. Link, it's so hot in here, we can't stay here for long. You are on a time limit. You only have so much time before you can't stand the heat anymore, and as a result, you will instantly die. So I just wanted to leave and come back to refresh that timer. Because we got to use up every second we can get. Alright, 48 seconds. So once that clock hits 24 seconds, we're just going to start making our way back. Because we can't really afford to waste too much time in here. Okay, we might barely have enough time. Okay, grab the heart piece. There's a heart piece right there. Also completes in our heart container. However, we have to make our way back ASAP. I usually like to get that heart piece while I'm here. If you don't want to get it, go ahead. The more hearts that you actually do have as your maximum health, like the more health you have, the longer you can stay in here. As you can see, I cut that somewhat close, but it's Kibora Gibora. Woohoo! Well, it looks like you've grown up a little from the Great Fairy's power. But you still don't really look like the hero who will save Hyrule. At least not yet. If you're going back down the mountain, I can lend you a wing. Come here and grab my talons and hold on tight. Woohoo! Now this is actually pretty cool. As much as people might hate Kibora Gibora, you probably at least like this part. And don't lie, this would be awesome to do in real life. But this is also important for getting a collectible. He's going to take you back to Kakariko Village, and he's going to put you on top of this roof. So what exactly does that do us? Well, if we look down here, you gotta be a bit careful. You gotta drop down here. There's a little alcove here. And inside, there's a piece of heart. And a cow. Moo. Alright, there is also one other thing we can do in the graveyard that we could have done a while ago, but I will admit I forgot. So, we're gonna do that now. And the fact that I'm equipping my bug, you should be able to figure out what it is we're doing. Right over here. Yet another soft soil patch. Also, soon enough, we will get into that other reason soft soil patches are actually very useful. Very soon. And I forgot to get another bug from that. Whoops. I'll have to go do that really quick. Oh, well, it's not the biggest deal because we are still in Kakariko Village, which is where I got my bug in the first place. So we'll go get that. And after we get that bug, we're probably going to be heading back to Hyrule Castle, actually. At least the market. Well, and Hyrule Castle as well, because as that Great Fairy said, there's another one in Hyrule who will be able to give us yet another ability. So, we'll have to pay that other Great Fairy a visit. But I will say, we are making more progress than I thought we would, so we might end up going... Well, we actually should be going into new territory in the next episode, surprisingly enough. So that is definitely very nice. So let's hopefully get the remainder of the side quests wrapped up here. Since there isn't really that much that opens up to you when you get bombs. Well, okay, well, you open up a new area that allows you to get more story progress, but outside of opening up areas that get you story progress, there's not that much you can do with the bombs. I mean, there are some things, but it's, like, I don't know. And that's kind of what we're covering in this episode, is everything that opens up because you have bombs. Right over here. So we gotta head back to the market because there is actually a new minigame open. So we might as well get that covered. Here we are in the market. Alright, let's go ahead and play us a new minigame, which should be over here. What? Uh-oh. A customer. Welcome to our cutting-edge amusement center, the Bombshoe Bowling Alley. Do you want to know what you can win? Well, it's a secret. I can't tell you until you've paid to play. It's 30 rupees per game. Do you want to play? Okay. Aim for the hole in the center and let Bombshoe go. You get 10 prizes. Ready? Let's bowl! Oh, I almost forgot. Here's what you can win. A purple rupee. Okay, not really the most important thing. There are several things you can possibly win in the Bombshoe Bowling Alley. You can win a purple rupee, you can win bombs, you can win your own bomb shoes, which you can hold up to 50 of, and you can also win two things that are important. A bomb bag upgrade and a piece of heart. So the first one is pretty much always the same. The second one can be different ones. And sometimes it's a bit awkward. The idea of bomb shoes, though, they can run on the walls. So we gotta use that like this. And now the last one. There's two ways you can do this. One is straightaway path, which is not always the easiest, because the chickens get in the way. If you hit a chicken, they'll be stunned for a few seconds. The way I find easier is try to have them run along the wall, but you gotta throw like the perfect angle, and it's not always the easiest thing to do. I want to at least win one of these on camera, even if it's not specifically this one. Well, this one might actually go in. Yes! Our last bomb shoe. Though the purple rupee could have been a better price since we just got the 30 rupees we paid. So I'm going to be playing this for a little while. Yeah, there's the bomb shoes. And you win them in intervals of 10. So I'm going to cut to winning the bomb bag upgrade as well as the piece of heart. Winner! There's the piece of heart. And there's the bomb bag. Now we can carry up to 40 bombs. No, I don't want to play again. I'll probably play some more on my own time to get some bomb shoes. So now we've done that, there's two other things I want to do in this episode. One is in familiar territory, one is not. First, let's go ahead and equip our bombs. Now we can hold up to 40. First off, we want to head back to Hyrule Castle. Because, as the Great Fairy said, there is someone who will be waiting for us. And we want to, well, go pay him a visit, because God knows I wouldn't say no to getting new abilities. right over here. There's a cave entrance. And inside, see another Great Fairies Fountain. Welcome, Link. I am the Great Fairy of Magic. I will give you a magic spell. Please take it. You got Din's Fire. Its fireball engulfs everything. Its attack power you can use, or its attack magic you can use with C. You can use Din's Fire not only to attack, but also to burn things, which is the main use for it. When battle has made you weary, please come back to see me. Din's Fire is very nice, but it takes up 6 MP. What does MP translate to? Well, remember how much meter the spin attack consumed? That's 2 MP. So you can use that as a way to measure. Usually items are taken away in intervals of 2 MP, 4 MP, 6 MP, or 12 MP. The 4 MP and the 12 MP we won't be seeing it for a while, so for the most part it is 2 MP or 6 MP. So it's a bit weird like that. But now we've done that, there's one other thing I want to do, which is going to take us to a new area. And I want to do this to like open up another thing that we can do as like a montage for the end of this episode, which you'll find out what it is. Actually, it is nighttime, so the drawbridge is going to be up, isn't it? Fantastic. Let's just play the sun song, make it daytime, and then head off to new areas. Alright, we want to head this way, in the general direction of where Kakariko Village is. However, we're not heading to Kakariko Village. We're going to be heading past it, and we're going to follow this river. See if it'll lead us to a new area. Here's a hint, it probably will. And if we can see that it does lead us to a new area, as we can see up ahead. That's where we're heading. This way. Here we are at Zora's River. Woohoo, looks like you've gotten bigger and stronger already, Link. Just ahead lies Zora's domain. The Zoras serve Hyrule's royal family by protecting this water source. Their door will not open for anyone except those who have some connection with the royal family. Let them hear the melody of the royal family. Hoot! Alright. Well, first, let's drop a bomb. Opens up the way. And over here, there is this guy. Chomp, chomp, chomp. How about some magic beans? They aren't selling very well. How about 10 rupees for 1 piece? You bet we'll buy some. So, the way magic beans work, it's gonna equip them. Excuse me. You see a soft soil patch like this one? Place a magic bean. It doesn't do anything useful quite yet. It'll do something useful later. Also, I was saying before, there's one soil patch that does not yield a gold Skulltula. This is that soft soil patch. Conveniently the one placed right next to the guy who sells you the magic beans to exploit soft soil's other use. Anyways, every time you buy a magic bean from him, he's going to increase the price by 10 rupees each. In total, you're going to be buying 10 magic beans from him. So, the first one's going to cost 10, the second one's going to cost 20, then 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. In total, that is going to cost you... God, how much money is it even going to cost you? I'm trying to figure that out now. It's going to cost you a lot of money. We'll just leave it at that. Because I can't do math in my head now. Anyways, we made it to a new area. Zora River. Sorry. Almost spoiled the location. I almost spoiled a future location. But we made it to Zora River. We got our magic abilities. And we cleaned up some side quests that the bombs opened up for us. So, we're going to be ending off this episode in a little bit. By which I mean, I'm going to be showing a montage of all of the soft soil patches we've come across so far in our adventure. And playing a magic bean there, sorry. But I'm going to do the outro here. So, next time on The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, we're going to be heading up Zora River and see what lies ahead. See you guys then.